him inside my mind.
少し前まで初心者だったのによくここまで上がってきたね。
頑張りました。全力で頑張りますのでよろしくお願いします。
全力か。それなら僕も全力で頑張ろうかな。
You know what I'm impressed? Even though I haven't watched this anime, I think this anime come out like 2015, 2016. Either way, that's 4 years plus. I remember this tournament for some reason. I don't remember anything about the anime, but I do remember. Okay, I lied. I do remember some shit from the anime, but I remember the tournament, and I remember Misaki, and Makoto interactions. So I already know what's going on. I know what's up with this already, unless the anime changes.
アスカちゃんがここまで残るなんてね。ほんとびっくりですにゃ。もっとも私は最初からやる娘さんだと思っていたけどね。
Didn't call her a daughter.
本当に？本当だって。アスカ先輩がファースト V に向かってますよ。頑張れアスカ先輩。頑張れアスカ。頑張れ。もっと真剣に応援してください。マシロッチ盛り上がってるね。
Dang.
進藤さんはギタギタのメタメタにされると良いのです。落下してオットセイにお尻を噛まれればいいと思いませんか？なんでオットセイ？サメやシャチだとシャレにならないじゃありませんか。でもオットセイだといい感じに笑えそうです。でもオットセイはなかなか凶暴らしいよ。お尻を噛みちぎられたり。じゃあトビウオでどうでしょうか。急にスケールが小さくなったね。酒あたりでどうかな。さすが美咲先輩。トビウオだと口が小さすぎて面白みに欠けますもんね。ここはぜひ酒さんに頼みましょう。
I do that too. I sometimes go back to anime too to like browse through the scenes. I don't watch the entire episodes.
そんなこと真顔で言うなんてすごいぞマシロッチ。進藤さん、マシロにそこまで言われるようなことした？合宿の時にお尻を触られたとか？
Damn.
そんな支援はありません。美咲先輩のことです。私のこと？まったくプンプンですよ。美咲先輩に勝つとは。進藤さんは空気を読めない人ですね。最後の大会の進藤さんに勝っちゃう方が空気を読んでない気がするけどね。ということは美咲先輩は進藤さんを気遣って？まあそういうとこもあるかもね。
Saki's lying.
さすが美咲先輩。秋の大会あたりでは気兼ねなくサクッと優勝しちゃったり。頼もしすぎます。武将有坂も精一杯お手伝いします。優勝は冗談だけど進藤さんがいないなら上位には行きたいよね。
Damn, she's cocky. I like that about her though.
頑張れアスカ先輩。やっぱりアスカはショートカットか。同じオールラウンダーでも進藤さんの方がずっと早いからね。まずは普通にスタートということですね。変な負け方して傷ついたりしなければいいけど。アスカちゃんは変に強いからそういうのは余計な心配だと思うな。
This is the part where a lot of people, I'll say after this.
頑張れ頑張れアスカ先輩頑張れ。
Right before Asuka reaches the second line, Shindo-san touches second. That's 0 and 1. Man, Shindo's ridiculously fast for an all-rounder. If Asuka tried to get any closer to the buoy, he might have stepped on the gas and rushed right past her. Well, this is where the real match begins. Asuka and I wait for Shindo-san to make a move with bated breath. Is he going to go for the third or force a dogfight? Shindo glances up at Asuka and after a second, he rushes straight down the line. Hurry, Asuka! Asuka approaches Shindou from diagonally above, using the force of gravity to speed up.
横を飛ばせてもらいます。
僕の横か。どういう作戦なのかはわからないけど、ついてこれるかな。
Asuka flies along the same path as him, while he continues to speed up. Luckily, she started flying when she was ahead of him, so there's still a gap between them. That means he can't overtake her that easily. From here on, we have to rely on Asuka's inborn talent. I can't give her instructions to split the second decision. Show us what you got, Asuka. Huh? Shindou isn't picking up much speed. Oh wait, is Asuka really just that fast? Huh? I got no idea what he's thinking. But hey, if they keep flying at this speed, maybe Asuka can touch him. Why has to think that? Yeah, can't coach her. Asuka tilts her whole body and rapidly closes in on Shindou. Good choice. Huh? Shindou disappeared? Asuka should have touched his back, but he's not even in front of her anymore. How? Shindou is currently flying in an upright position. He raises his body from the usual forward-leaning flight form, essentially hitting the brakes. What's he up to? Sure, he needs to shake Asuka, but slowing down like that put him at a disadvantage. Is he challenging her to a dogfight? Well, too bad. We're not going to take that bait. Asuka, go for the third! Her going for the buoy is technically against the rules since she hasn't crossed the path or touched him yet, but I bet them flying near each other for so long is enough for the referee to let it slide. We need to take the chance to throw Shindou off his game, even if that means breaking some rules. Huh? He stomped the brakes mere moments ago, but someone still managed to zoom right up to Asuka.
本気でやるって言ったじゃないか。
Shindou touches the back as he says that. Asuka loses her balance as she plummets diagonally. He brought the score to 0-2. No way. That was the Cobra. You raise your body to an upright position, spread your arms to brake, then reassume your previous form and accelerate hard. The move is named Cobra because of how similar it looks to a cobra spreading its hood to intimidate predators. Hold on. The Cobra is an advanced move. That's not something you expect to see in some amateur inter-school tournament. Messing up your posture and balance just a tiny bit is enough to result in a stall, which is why only pros use it. Try it doing a practice match is one thing, but it's actually busting out there?
Coach, 何が起こってるんですか? あれ? Shindou-san wa?
Huh? Oh, Shindou is... Where is he? How did I lose sight of him? I'm totally failing us a second. Where is he? Where is he? He's right above you. He used repelling force from touching Asuka to propel himself upward, essentially turning her into a stepping stone.
状況確認が遅い。
Shindou repelled Asuka towards the water right as she attempts to turn around. That doesn't score him a point, but... Water violently splashes in all directions and Asuka grabs you to displace it. What's that? Suicida? Sukida is a move where you stop your opponent by repelling them directly down into the water. It's a forceful move that generally employed by Skywalker prefer to focus on power over speed. I can't believe he managed to combine an incredible technical move like the Cobra with such a violent one. I never even seen pros do that. Contrary to my expectation, Shindou's the one pulling off crazy moves instead of Asuka. I thought I saw the full extent of his ability during his match with Saki, but I was wrong. Shindou is in an entirely different league. I glanced over to Satsumi to take her reactions. She is quietly looking up at the field. Doesn't seem like she's talking to him at all. Because that means she knew he could pull it off. Could it be that he... This is where Misaki gets salty. We'll all go down here from here.
私とやっている時手を抜いてた。どうして私じゃなくて。
So Hinata needs to step in, but I can't go for a route.
何か言いましたか？歓声がすごくてよく聞こえませんでした。いや、なんでもない。なんでもない。なんでもない。
Damn.
だったらいいんですけど。
Damn.
危ない。頑張れ、アスカちゃん。
I feel sorry for Misaki.
アスカ、頑張れ。頑張れ。進藤さんなんかぶっちぎっちゃえ。
She don't mean that. She's lying.
頑張れ、頑張れ。進藤さんなんか鮭に食べられろ。
Asuka, calm down. Cover your balance.
はい。
There's a considerable distance between them now. Shindou is looking down on Asuka as she floats near the water surface. Sukura is Spanish for suicide. Damn, I need to look up how to say that. The move is given that name because of the way the player crashes into the water. Players who use Suicida usually keep charging their opponents to make them crash. Shindou, however, apparently only uses it to distance himself from Asuka.
立ち直りが遅かったらもっとドッグファイトを仕掛けてもよかったんだけどね。
He says that, forms a faint smile, and flies off toward third. Since he's on his way toward third while Asuka's near the water, he might even reach fourth before she makes it to the third line. And that would make it 0-4. Calm down. Keep it together, Messiah. I can't sound flustered right now. Asuka, take a deep breath.
はい。
She's wet. I think she's wet. I don't know if she's wet. Jump to the fourth line. We will have to give up on the third one.
わかりました。
Damn. That means we're letting him have 2 points, but it's the best option we have. Trying to chase him right now would just lower our chances of winning to 0. Asuka looks shocked as she makes her way to the fourth line.
私は一体何をされたんでしょうか。
You were pushed down towards the water.
その前です。進藤さんが消えたと思ったら背中をタッチされてました。
He used a maneuver that's called the Cobra. It's a move where you brake hard for a second to make your opponent pass you, then rapidly accelerate.
どうやったらそんなことできるんですか？
Oh shit, here comes the prodigy. It's like an air kick turn. Main difference is an air kick turn makes you move in the path in the opposite direction, while a Cobra allows you to continue down the same path.
同じ方向へのエアキックターンですか？
Damn prodigy. Next time he does that, go for the air kick turn. That should counter him, since he'll be left behind when he uses the Cobra.
わかりました。
Asuka hasn't mastered the air kick turn yet, but this is our only shot. There's nothing else she can do to get past Shindou's Cobra. Nothing else changes, okay? Just try to stick by Shindou for as long as possible.
はい。
Asuka ignores the third line entirely and jumps to the fourth. And while she's circling close to the buoy, Shindou touches third, then proceeds to the fourth and touches it as well. It's 0-4. He glances at Asuka, then starts to fly straight towards the next buoy. This is just like it on the second line. Asuka comes drop down from above with impeccable timing, then start flying next to him.
次はさっきよりも長く一緒に飛びますから。
僕は早いけどついてこれるかな。
頑張ります。
Asuka follows Shindou as he begins to speed up. He throws his short scissors and also a high yo-yo, but neither of those manage to throw her off. No, wait, is he even trying to lose her? Seems more like he's getting her to focus on flying to me. I mean, he could have used a bunch of tricky maneuvers to shake her. Was his only goal? What is he after? I tried to give Asuka some instructions, but stopped myself at the last moment. Wouldn't want to ruin her concentration. Shindou disappeared from Asuka's view right when it looked like he was about to accelerate. This is it, the moment of truth. Asuka ends up ahead of Shindou, which gave her a chance to pull off our plan. Now! Asuka tucks her arms and legs, curved into her body, and kick her legs outward, straightening her whole body with an air kick turn. In an instant, she shoots back towards Shindou. Is it just me, or Shindo smile faintly? There are some players who smile during matches. It happens because some people's facial muscles loosen when they're in a state of high concentration. Wait, he's focusing. Does that mean he isn't surprised? He predicted that would happen. Shindo proceeds to curl up his body. And then he maintains posture needed for the Cobra while pulling off another move. An air kick turn? Impossible! No way! He directly chained the Cobra into an upward air kick turn without losing balance at all. How? I'm getting goosebumps here. This is way harder than combining the Cobra with Suicida. Chaining two high-speed maneuvers that move you in different directions just no doubt in my mind that he's far better than anyone else at this tournament. Asuka now is in perfect position for Shindo, which means her back wide open. Huh? Go where? Before that question escapes my lips. Asuka does a second air kick turn. She used it flying straight into Shindo, who's been diving down to touch her back. This again? What now? Asuka used the repelling force from their clash to form another air kick turn. Then she stretches out her hand. I can't believe it. She actually got him. The score is 1-4. Asuka used the recoil again in the exact same way. And she successfully touches Shindo back for the second time. How is she doing this? What's happening here? She just scored Shindo-san twice. I've never seen anyone chain air kick turns like that. Oh, she seems like she's going for another one. Unfortunately, her hand doesn't even reach Shindo this time. An air kick turn allows you to perform a high-speed quick turn because of the instantaneous membrane shift that brought about curling your body. In other words, it's based on changing the direction of initial force. So, just like how a pendulum eventually comes to a stop due to friction and air resistance, some force is lost with each directional change, which lowers the speed. And unfortunately, the third air kick turn slowed her down too much. Still, she did manage to score 2 points on Shindo. What now? Should we take advantage of this confusion and engage in a dogfight? Or wait, would it be better for her to go to the next buoy instead? What's the correct decision here? Both options feels right and wrong, which makes it hard to decide. Let's see. Asuka, go at him. Doesn't matter where, just touch him. We won't get another chance like this. Shindo probably startled by this turn of events. In situations like this, people tend to go on the defense. A perfect example is how people react when a boulder comes rolling down towards them. Running or jumping out the way seems like the logical choice, but some people stand their ground. Why is that? Are they too scared to move? That's a possibility explanation, but not the most common one. The truth is a lot stranger than you expect. When faced with a choice between evading or blocking an incoming object, your instincts will tell you to raise your guard. With that in mind, Shindo should be focusing more on defense right now. Asuka managed to touch Shindo's legs. Shindo braced himself for her attack in a weird way, so he left spinning away with his wrists as axes. Nice! It should take him a while to recover from that. Now's your chance! Asuka moves behind Shindo, who has now stopped spinning and scored another point. That's 3-4. Damn.
そんなことって嘘でしょ。 嘘なんかじゃありませんよ。勝ちます。きっと勝ちます。
Mashiro, I thought you were Masaki #1 fan. Can't you tell? She can't tell.
そんなわけ。アスカが勝つなんてそんなの。
Damn.
何をやっているのです部長。ペースを変えないと面倒なことになりますわ。
分かってるよ。
分かっているのでしたらそれらしいことをしてください。
Damn. Give him the wake up call.
ここで負けるのはみんなを裏切るということですわ。
佐藤君は厳しいな。
強い人が余裕を見せながら戦うのは好きではありません。しっかりと泥臭くやってください。そうやって何をしてでも勝つのが私の知っている部長ですわ。
そうかもね。
あと佐藤院です
分かったよ、佐藤院君。
Damn. Finally calling by her. The name she wanted to hear. Shindou, who has almost hit the water in an attempt to evade Asuka's attack, suddenly roars. His loud voice makes Asuka flinch. His second roar makes Asuka freeze up for the moment. People tend to get intimidated when they hear loud yelling. Don't stop now, Asuka! Keep moving! I never imagined Shindou was the type to roar loudly and openly display his passion and desire to win. I just assumed he was far more quiet and meek. Shindou-san touches Asuka's shoulder as she rooted in place, sending her flying off into the distance. She's currently spinning sideways due to his attack. He recovers quicker than Asuka, touching her back. Crap, this is bad. Asuka never fought in a match in anything like this. It makes sense since no one ever this intense in a practice match. Well, press always is, but this comes off as more of a joke than anything. Anyway, other than that, her only matches were in the first 2 rounds where she faced some below average opponents. I bet this is the first time she's seen anything like this. His raw anger, passion, and desire to win are hard to bear. She's overwhelmed by his technique, but wasn't even specifically designed for FC. Though that's not to say it comes from any other sport, you see. It's something far more primal than humans have ever used since the Stone Age. Shindou and tense emotion locked both of them into the rows. Namely the hunter and the hunted, Shindou and Asuka. Calm down. You're still fighting the same person. Nothing's changed. Asuka's voice is quivering a little as she replies. She makes up for the 3 points Asuka scored in the next to no time. The score is now 3-6. I knew it. The gap between them is too wide. If only Asuka had more experience. No, I can't place the blame on her. This is my fault. I'm the one who sent her out without preparing her for this scenario. I could have made her practice for this. It's not too late. I still have a chance to fix this. There must be some advice I can give her. Asuka! Remember what you did when we practiced into the gym that rainy day. Flip back and get behind him. You can do it! Shindou-san just mindly rushing you now. So now's your chance. Constantly warring does not tend to intimidate your opponent. However, it also makes you start seeing red. In other words, the strategy has turned him into a frenzied berserker. And that's why Asuka still has a chance. You need to keep cool head and outthink him. You're just acting on instinct now, so I'm sure you can do it. Coach. Shindou is charging straight toward Asuka back once more. Go, Asuka! How you do a backflip in the air? Unfortunately, things don't go according to plan. When Asuka tries to spin backwards and perform something akin to a backflip, Shindou breaks like when he's using the Cobra and raises his right hand. And then he spiked Asuka like a volleyball.
そんな風にかわしに来るとは思わなかったけ 予備動作が大きすぎるんじゃないかな。
It can't be. He's actually thinking straight despite all the warning? Incredible. Is he some kind of kendo or judo athlete as well? Shindou keeps going point after point. Time keeps flowing as I find myself unable to provide any advice. What can we do? What can we do? The question keeps endlessly repeating inside my head, leaving me at a loss for words. All I can really do right now is gaze up at the field with clenched fists. Even though I hate this situation, I'm forced to accept the defeat as I watch Asuka get destroyed by Shindou. Eventually, the whistle blows. Oh shit. 3-10. That's the final score. I thought Asuka did a really cool move. Maybe it might be the anime only, or I might have remembered wrong. I thought she's gonna do the Cobra too. I can hear Asuka panting heavily through the headset. Shindou. No, the strongest Skywalker of our generation. Kusanagi Shindou is looking down on us with a sneer on his face, seemingly mocked the exhausted Asuka. Is that all you can do? That's what he seems to be saying. Before I knew it, I tensed my shoulders to the point where it hurts. I don't know whether it's because Shindou was too tense or because Asuka was so frightened, but they both leave at a brief exchange of words. Asuka's form looks really shaky as she flies back to us. She must be pretty tired. That's not true. Listen, I doubt many other players here could have driven Shindou into a corner like that. I swear, I'm not just trying to console her. She really surprised me out there. I'm amazed that she managed to make Shindou fight dirty. Right. Damn, she's so strong. Wow, that's all she had to say after that loss? Man, this girl's one tough cookie. I was expecting her to feel kind of depressed. You're strong, Asuka. Pretty good. If you say so. Let me know if you ever need any help. It's okay. It's okay, Asuka. Monica rushes over to her as she calls her out her name. And when she reaches her, she starts stroking Asuka's head. Okay. That just shows how desperate he was to win.
必死と言っても結局は7点も差をつけられちゃったけどね。はい、後半は何をされているのかよくわからない状態でした。次の大会の目標は打倒進藤さんですね。進藤さんは3年生だってば。この大会で最後だから打倒する機会はないって。
Damn.
そうでした。
I'm glad both of you faced him. Made for valuable experience, right?
はい、進藤さんと試合ができてよかったです。
Damn, Misaki. Misaki turns away with a sour look on her face. Something's wrong?
いい経験だったかもしれないけど、進藤さんと試合をするために FC をしてるわけじゃないし。
Well, that may be true, but
美咲先輩はもっと上を見てるんですよね。そこから見れば進藤さんとの試合も踏み台に過ぎないと。それだからつまりそういうこと。
then she's trying to play it cool.
そういうことなんです。
Right. I just let the conversation end on that note, since it seems like Misaki doesn't want to talk about it. Well, we may be done with the summer tournament now, but you're not allowed to head home. Go watch the remaining matches instead. We can learn a lot from watching other people play.
はーい。しっかり見ておきます。
Make sure to think on how you react to everything happening in the matches.
どう騙すかということですね。
No, Mashiro. No! Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Sure, why not? Take my words however you want. Anyway, I'm gonna go report our results to Shirase-san and Kagami-sensei.
私らはここで見てるからごゆっくり。
Thank you, Madoka.
どうも、こんにちは。
Konnichiwa. A blonde girl who seems quite familiar trots over to me. Oh, that's blonde? I thought that was green. Is that blonde? Mashiro's blonde.
忘れないでください。イリーナ。
Well, I guess that's another color of blonde. Blondes have like multiple colors of shades. It's like dark blonde, really bright blonde. She might be like the dark blonde girl. Or maybe that's bright. I don't know. Fuck it. She thrusts her face up to mine and gave me a wink as she says that. I do remember you. I swear you're Inoue's second. Irine-san.
そうです。イリーナさんです。
This. She's the second of the player who knocked Perez out in the first round. Wow. Inoue won all her matches so far.
はい。次も勝って次も勝ったら一番です。
Ichiban desu. Inoue has a similar playstyle as Perez, so the fact that she got in so far is a good sign for them.
そちらの1回戦の
His name is Aogi.
はい青柳さん
Aoi.
青柳さん強い人でした
Aoyagi. Okay. Happy to hear that.
それと試合見てましたすごい面白い試合興奮しました興味あります倉科さん
I don't know why, but it makes me a little bit. I don't know how I feel. Oh, you're talking about how she fought Shindou?
はい見ていて楽しかったです愉快愉快で日本語正しいですか
Amusing, huh? Well, it's not really wrong, but I wouldn't call it a good choice of words. Amusing isn't really the word used to praise the match.
飛んだり跳ねたりあっち行ってそっち行ってという試合でサーカス日本語でサーカスは何と言いますか
Flying circus. Circus is circus in Japanese as well, I think. Really? Word up.
あの試合はサーカスですねいろんな技が出て上下左右に激しく移動していて見ていて楽しいけど FC ではありませんね
Huh? It wasn't FC? What do you mean?
え
She seemed surprised by my question. I'm just curious what you mean by it's not being real FC. Nothing seems too out of the ordinary out there. Well, other than the crazy moves each of them pulled off anyway.
私の日本語おかしかったですか
No, that's not it. I just want to know why you don't consider Shindou and Kodashina match real FC. This time, Irina-san flashes a friendly smile.
勝つことが目的ならあんなに派手に動き回る必要ないです
Dang. They were moving around like that because they were trying to win?
そうですか
Yeah.
勝つためにエアキックターンやコブラやスイシーダが必要だった
That's how you say it, Shushi.
そう言いたいんですか
Well, are you trying to say they were pointless?
必要ですか
She has a puzzled look on her face as she says that. I'm sure they used them because they were necessary. Both of them pulled out all the stops to win that match, which is rather admirable. Sure, they may have looked really flashy, but it's not like they were trying to put on a show or anything. They may not get that, but I know it's to be true.
愉快です
I see.
でもあれは私の知ってる FC とは違いますね
And what's your brand of FC like?
きっと決勝戦は進藤選手と乾になりますそれを見てもらえば私の言いたいことわかると思います本当の FC わかります。
True FC. Irina-san gives me a firm nod as I say that.
はい、本当の FC です。
Wow. Maybe I'm just being weird, but Irina-san's friendly smile seems really scary right now. I sure hope I'm just imagining things.
知ってますよ、日向雅也さん。ジュニアの時。
Huh? How do you know that?
乾と同じ年頃の選手はできるだけ調べてるんです。
But I haven't played FC in years.
ですから調べてるんです。
Why? Irina-san doesn't seem to be at least a bit phased by my question.
日向さんの育てた選手でも日向さんでもいいです。いつか乾を潰しに来てください。あの子は魔女ですから。
Whoa!
そうしてくれるとすごく喜びます。
Holy shit. What? Massachusetts? What does that matter?
誰かに潰されるのを心待ちにしてるんです。乾は真面目な性格ですから。
The corner of her lips curve into a smile as she backs away from me. What exactly do you want? Instead of answering, Irina-san directs a slightly awkward bow at me before turning around and walking away. What is she thinking? She turned a whole lot, so I'm not even sure where to begin. Though, the thing that weighs most heavily on my mind is True FC. She's saying that outspeeding your opponent is True FC? That is one way to win, but it's not the only one. She said I understand after watching Inoue face Shindou. Well, she better make it to the grand finals now, or they'll both have an egg on her face.
ごきげんよう、日向雅也。
Oh, Satsuin. I'm sorry you lost your match. Inoue went 15-0 against her. It was just like what happened with Prez match. If a speeder managed to gain a slight lead, things would snowball so out of control that it would be almost impossible for their opponent to win.
乾咲が私より強かっただけのことです。
I'm on the way to tell our club advisor that all our players have been knocked out. What are you up to?
私は散歩中ですわ。
Dang, she just wanted to say hello. It's Stroll. It's not really the time. I mean, you're Shindou's second, right?
部長は少しピリピリしていますの。今は一人になってクールダウンする時間が必要だと判断して席を外しました。
Dang. I see. Guess I didn't need to remind her of her job.
今話していたのは乾咲のセコンドですか？
Yes. Yeah, don't assume we're close or anything though. I only know her because our president faced her in the first round.
そういうことでしたの。乾咲は不思議ですね。
Strange? In what way exactly?
そうですわね。硬い感じがしました。
Steel?
下手にぶつかったら弾き返されてしまいそうな。
So she's kind of like an intimidating predator that scares you away before you can attack.
威圧感は確かにありましたけど、私が言いたいのはそういうことではありませんわ。スタイルが完成されていると言えばいいのかしら。
You call that perfected? Seriously? I mean, yeah, she's really good, but perfect? That's a bit much.
彼女自身というよりも、その後ろに私たちの知らないスタイルがあるような気がしますの。
So, like, her strategy as a speedster and all is fine-tuned, technical aspect to her maneuvers.
それも含めての話ですわ。大小を含んだ体系的なテクニックがあるのかもしれません。
I can tell Satsuin thinks Inoue is something special. But why? She mentioned how her supposedly unique style is comprised of generalized game plan plus individual techniques. But isn't that every style? How is she any different from the rest of us? I've been doing your match that made you think Inoue is special.
動かされていると思いましたが。
She got played like a fiddle. That's what she's trying to say. Staring you.
気づけば乾咲の有利な方向に動かされているのです。自分で判断しているつもりなのですけど、 セコンドの方がとても優秀なのかもしれませんわね。
She was forced to play right into Inoue's hands without even knowing it. Does that mean her style revolves around manipulating her opponent? So, what style do you think that would match up well against her?
そうですわね。部長のように引き出しの多い人なら乾咲の裏を行くことができると思いますわ。それと
Yeah? Satsumi-san looks up at the playfield.
ちょうどいいタイミングでしたわね。これから試合をする選手みたいなタイプも苦手かもしれません。
Upcoming match? Which one of them do you mean? It's a player that Shito Suisen and one from Doigura.
動画裏の選手ですわ。
Doigura? Her?
名前は黒渕かすみ。その様子だとあの選手の試合見ていなかったようですわね。
I'm pulling double duty at the second and coach, so I missed some matches. Wow, she got really long arms and legs. Players with long reach have a clear advantage in most sports. Sure, sometimes longer reach can work against you, but 9 out of 10 it'll work in your favor. For example, in dogfights, you can reach your opponent from further away. Anyway, are you trying to say Inoue isn't good at dealing with players who have long reach?
そういうことではありません。試合を見ていればわかると思いますわ。
I see the referee flying over to Kurobichi and whispering in her ear. Obviously can't tell what they're saying, but both of them seem tense. What's that all about?
反則の常習犯なので、最初から警告を受けているのだと思います。
Damn, dirty. A player who fouls her opponent often? Does she get real rough in matches?
そうですわね。何かにイラついているようなプレイスタイルですわ。
セット
Kurobichi tilts forward while spreading her arm out horizontally. Seems she's trying to use up more space on the line to mess with her opponent. That really isn't against the rules, but problem is the floats on her flight suit are spread out in a way that blocks her opponent's path. An electric sound of repulsion echoes throughout the Shito player and thrown backwards.
反則黒渕かすみ選手の反則負け
Damn, she got disqualified. The audience is going nuts. I can hear some people laughing. Though it's obvious not because they find it funny. In fact, they find it more surprising than anything.
は
Kasumi Kurobichi furrows her brow, flies towards the ref, and leads a string of insults. Immediately touching your opponent after the match begins against the rules, but the usual punishment is a subtract opponent. It's the first time I see someone get disqualified for it. Isn't that a bit much? Satsumi-san turns to me with an impish smile on her face, and she hears me say that.
初回の反則ならそうですわね。
Wait, you mean...
彼女、1回戦からずっと同じ反則をしてますの。
She was doing it on purpose?
そうとしか考えられませんわね。スーツの浮き袋が不自然に動いたのも気になりますし。
How's she doing that?
わかりませんけど、練習をすればできるのではありませんか？
How will you ever do that?
乾咲はああいったプレイに弱いのではないかと思います。
In other words, she probably can't handle a playstyle that focuses on drawing fouls.
そういう選手が得意というスカイウォーカーはあまりいないでしょうけれど。
Right, I mean, I doubt anyone practices what to do when they're fouled.
そういう意味もありますけど、彼女は枠を越えてこようとするスタイルに弱いかもしれませんわ。何せ自分の思うように動かせないでしょうから。
Unconventional playstyles, huh? Not many of those around.
だからといって反則は進めません。
Agreed, focusing on fouls is out of the question.
そちらの方々でしたら飛沢美咲や倉科明日香よりも
Damn!
真白の方が乾咲と相性がいいかもしれませんわね。
Mashiro! Oh! Mashiro is a dirty player. She fucking... Yeah, she's pretty dirty. Alright, I get it. Wow, she must really respect Mashiro. Wait, that's not right.
では私はそろそろ戻ります。
Oh, sorry for taking up so much of your time.
そんなことありませんわ。乾咲について部長に何を伝えたらいいのか整理できましたから。
Do your best to support him.
言われるまでもなく。それではごきげんよう。
Satsumi, give me a graceful bow before leaving.
おう、ひなた。お疲れ様だ。終わったな。
Yep, time to start preparing for the next one.
今から秋の大会を見ているとは頼もしいぞ、ひなた。俺は3年で引退だが、FC を辞めるつもりはないからな。何か手助けできることがあったら声をかけてくれ。
Can I still call you Onisan? Right? Dang, it's too bad there's no Monica route. It would be nice. Then Shion could be like a fucking brother-in-law or something. That'd be cool. Thanks. I'll be sure to take you up on your offer.
いやー、ちゃんと君らの試合を見てたよ。いい試合だったね。
Same thing with Shirase too. His little sister should have had a row. Which ones?
どの試合もだけど、あえて言うなら、アスカちゃんと進藤くんの組み合わせが一番良かったかな。
うん。俺も見ていて興奮したぞ。
最後で得点差は出ちゃったけど、この大会のベストバウトだろうね。アスカちゃんはいい選手になったね。
Yeah, and that's why I want to ask you for a favor.
なんだい？
Well, I'm kind of afraid of saying this, or I feel like I'm pretty biased because we're so close.
アスカちゃんのことで？
Yeah, I mean, I had a feeling for a while now. I stopped for a moment and simplified my question. Is Asuka a prodigy?
すごいよ。
Damn. Yeah. Should I say answer my question right away?
それがどうかしたの？
Yeah. I never bring this up in Asuka presence, but I guess I'm just worried that it might be beginner's luck. I can't shake the feeling that she's winning these matches by chance, you know? Asuka's a very inconsistent player. She got really high highs and really low lows. So honestly, it's hard for me to look at the results of that match and she's actually performed well. It's hard to tell how good she really is.
マサヤは勘違いしてるな。
Dang. What are you trying to say? Looks also skill?
そんなこと言うつもりはないよ。僕はもっと具体的なことを言える。
Please do.
大会記念 T シャツを買ってくれるなら教えるよ。
My man Shilling. I'll buy one later. So don't just leave me hanging.
じゃあ教えようかな。
Shirase turns around to Perez after saying that.
すまないけど、ちょっとの間、店番を代わってもらえないかな。
了解。ひなたにたっぷりと役立つ話をしてやってください。
役立つ話ができるかどうかはわからないけどね。
After quietly muttering, "Now then," to himself, he starts to speak.
進藤君との試合のハイライトのエアキックターンの連発。あれはマサヤの指示じゃないだろう。
Right, Asuka figured it out on her own. Dogfights are pretty dynamic, so it's hard for a second to micromanage the player. Plus, even if it's possible, too many instructions would just get in the way. Every split second counts in a close-range air battle, which means Skywalkers can't afford to waste their time interpreting orders.
あそこでエアキックターンの連発をできたのはもしかしたら偶然かもしれない。だけどあそこでエアキックターンを連発しようと思いついたのは偶然かな。
Oh!
FC で特にドッグファイトで重要なのはとっさのひらめきだろ。身体能力も重要だけど本当に必要な才能っていうのは。
Shirase tap his own head as he says that.
ここだと思うけどね。
Basically saying Asuka's talents come from her mental aptitude for FC. And that does explain why she has such a hard time learning to fly. She's always understood FC in theory, but she had a hard time getting her body to keep up with her mind. What do you think of Misaki matches?
ここだけの話だけど、
Damn.
美咲ちゃんはつまんないね。
She's straightforward. She don't got no cool tricks like air kick turn or the cobra. Boring? I didn't expect to hear that. Feels like my grasp on reality is slipping away from me. I was worried that he was going to trash Asuka, but I never expected him to say anything negative about Misaki. I mean, sure, Asuka improved a lot over the course of the tournament, but Misaki's still way better than her. But she's not best player. What do you find boring exactly?
美咲ちゃんはアスカちゃんと逆だね。プレイを感覚に頼りすぎてると思う。
Reactions. Oh, I get it. It's not like Misaki isn't thinking at all. It's just her reflexes are so good that she can skate by on them. You think Misaki should use her head more? Yeah?
言うのは簡単だけどね。
Should I say drop his shoulder in exhausted fashion and says that?
これまで使わなかった部分を使うっていうのは一朝一夕でできるようなことじゃない。
Okay. I thought that was some shock drops. It's not shock drops. It's Monica, not Monica, magical index stuff.
美咲ちゃんがどうかって話じゃない。一般論としてこういうのは本当に難しいことなんだ。
I get what you're trying to say. I can win most matches without thinking, so why bother? That's how most people would react. Sure, they may lead them to a dead end, but then they'll try to use their body to get out, so nothing would change.
そこで頭の使い方を教えるっていうのは大変だよ。特に美咲ちゃんみたいなタイプはね。
Dang. Yeah, she definitely tried to resist.
まとめて言うと、アスカちゃんは FC の方がいいと思うんだ。頭を使って先を見通して相手の動きを見て自分で考えて行動している。今は体がついていってないけどね。
This kind of remind me of like, damn, I was gonna say like fighting games, right? You know you got the right reads, but you don't have the execution to pull it off. Right.
で、美咲ちゃんは FC の方が鍛えられてない。とっさの反応で動いているだけで全体を見通したり相手の動きを見て考えたりしてない。つまり彼女には戦略がない。アスカちゃんは頭が鍛えられてるけど体はまだまだ。美咲ちゃんは体が鍛えられてるけど頭はまだまだ。そういうことになるね。
Asuka thinks while Misaki's on autopilot. Should I say breathes a light sigh?
結論を言うとだ。才能の引き出しやすさも努力のさせやすさもアスカちゃんがずっと上だと思う。彼女はもしかしたら本物かもしれない。
You really believe that?
アスカちゃんは秘めた身体能力が発揮できれば美咲ちゃんもすぐに超えるだろうね。これまでは出し方を知らなかっただけだから。
You have that little faith in Misaki?
フィジカルだけを鍛えるならそこそこいくだろうね。だけどそのままじゃ本物になれない。
Should I say shift around a little as he talks is making him feel uncomfortable?
来年の大会のベスト4レベルの強さまでなら簡単にいくよ。
But she won't go any further.
思うね。きつく言えば天才肌であって天才ではないと思う。
Damn.
彼女の才能の限界が目の前にあったとしても僕は少しも驚かないね。
Damn. Thanks for the honesty. I know that couldn't have been easy. So, what about Mashido?
まだスタイルが固まっていないようだからどうとも言えないね。ただ頭はいいんじゃないかな。彼女たちをどうコーチするのか楽しみにしてるよ。
Damn, I would never seen this coming. Misaki's the weakest player, and then Mashido and Asuka is above. I'll do what I can.
もし僕がコーチするならアスカちゃんよりも美咲ちゃんを選びたいね。
Huh? After everything you just said? Why?
まっすぐな性格の人より歪んだ性格の人の方が好きだからね。
Sure, Misaki's a little self-centered, but I wouldn't call her eccentric.
ああいうタイプが FC を本気で続けていればそのうち性格は歪むだろ。
Man, you're pretty damn harsh.
そうなったらそこから伸びるかもしれないよ。
He says that in a nonchalant manner as he turns away from me.
お疲れさん、マサヤ。
Oh, when did you get here? Oi-san is there with everyone else. Guess I missed her on the way to the management stream.
初めてにしてはみんないい試合をしたと思う。そう言って褒めていたところだ。
And now come the complaints?
それはマサヤの仕事だろ。頑張れ。
Don't have to tell me twice. I checked the time on my phone. Grand final should be starting soon. It's 30 minutes before, after the semifinals. I think it's mostly there to level the playing field for the player who had the later semifinals match.
夏の大会の決勝戦は新藤さんと乾さんか。
It turned out just like Aokana-san predicted.
乾さんってすごいですね。すごいって何が？だってですよ。
Asuka looks at the copy of the tournament sheet.
全試合ですごい点差をつけて勝ってます。リーダーが勝つときって点差が広がっちゃうこと多いからね。
That's true, but isn't that scary? Somehow no one managed to stop her.
偶然ってことはないですか？
Maybe once, but there's no way she made it here on luck alone. It must be skill.
強いと言っても新藤さんほどじゃないんじゃない？佐藤院さんと当たった以外はトーナメント運も良かったみたいだし。
いや、そんなことはないぞ。水産の選手にも勝っているしな。
Then she beat
運だ
what's
け
her
で決
face?
勝に残れる選手はいない。
I already forgot her name. Onesama.
そうかもしれませんけど。それにしてもほっとしたな。
Misaki losing confidence. She thought she lost to the best player in the world. But she know she didn't lose to the best player in the world. That's gonna crush her ultimately.
何がですか？だって兄ちゃんが負けた相手が2回戦で負けたら兄ちゃんが一番弱いことになってしまうもん。決勝まで来てくれたから兄ちゃんが弱いわけじゃない。ほんと意外とブラコンなんだからな。ブラコンじゃない。
And by that logic, Asuka and Misaki lost to Shindou-san, which means all our members out.
いいですよ。どうぞ遠慮なくその先を言ってくれてもいいんですよ。
Oh, there's nothing, really.
部の中で私が負けた相手だけ決勝に残ってないですから。気にする必要なんか全然ありません。佐藤院さんが相手だったら私だって負けてました。いやいや、私やアスカなら佐藤院さんに勝ってたかな。
Damn.
いいんです。私は私の道を行きますから。
I like that.
あれ、そうなの？自分の道を行っちゃうんだ。美咲先輩の道を行きたくても美咲先輩が進むの早すぎるんです。そんなこと言わずについておいでよ、真白。
Hey, quit trying to lead her astray. Oh, they're on their way to first. The referee's already there, so it's almost time to begin. Damn, dead serious. She's a master chess! Oh shit. Obviously we can't listen in on them from here. Though even if we could, we'd probably only hear them exchange short greetings.
いよいよ決勝戦の始まりか。
みんなしっかり見ておけよ。
What the fuck?
今の悲鳴は何でしょうか？
Good question. Doesn't seem like anything strange happened.
野良犬が次々と観客を噛んでるとか？
Pretty sure that'd be a lot louder in that case. What the fuck? Uh-oh. What the hell? What's going on?
決勝戦を前に感極まった人たち。
That don't sound like hype.
そういう人たちの声の質じゃないよね。びっくりしたって感じですよね。
観戦に飽きたどっかの生徒がふざけ合ってるんだろ。そんなことより試合に集中しろ。
Right. Shindou looks ready to rumble. Saki Inoue, on the other hand, looks completely out of it. Feels almost like she's surprised to be here. I know I should be mad that he knocked out two of my players. At the end of the day, I want Shindou to win. It's the most fitting end to this tournament.
決勝戦なのに普通に始まっちゃうんですね。ファンファーレでも流せばいいのに。
We don't do that in FC.
でも花火の一発くらい上げてもいいですよね。
The player's up in the air, you're gonna blow them up.
そういえば真白っちの友達が実況するって言ってなかった？そうでしたそうでした。実況を聞かないと。
How do we even do that? I mean, it's not like we can just broadcast it through the whole venue, right? That would hurt the players.
確かヘッドセットを利用するって言ってました。なるほど。参加者はみんなヘッドセットを持ってますもんね。
Misaki started clicking buttons around the small LCD monitor.
周波数？よくわかんないけど、そういうのは全部マサヤの方で設定する仕組みになってるみたいだよ。
Okay, I think I found the right buttons. So, what channels are they broadcasting the live commentary on?
それはわかりませんけど、早くしないと試合が始まっちゃいますよ。
You're no help, Mishido. Don't rush me when you can't even help. Well, I guess it's time to channel surf.
いよいよ決勝戦が始まります。死闘最強のスカイウォーカー、新藤和則。対するは謎の最速スピーダー、乾咲。
I see
お
why.
前たちまで一体どうしたんだ。
It's really loud. Excuse me. Oi and Monica, who don't have the headset, finally understand the situation.
さっきあちこちから聞こえてた悲鳴ってこれだったんだ。
I thought someone was biting them.
早くボリューム下げて。ヘッドセットは外れにくいんだから。
I'm on it!
実況を担当するのは船浜学院1年の保坂みのりです。プリティな声でがっちり実況します。略してプリガチなみのりと覚えてくださいね。
Is she for real?
プリガチ張り切ってるな。微妙に頑張って考えた感が切ないわね。頑張ってるのはいいことですよ。